So let's begin practice set 6.2. In this practice set, we are going to find out the factors of given algebraic expression by using the formula a cube plus b cube. A cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b in one bracket into a square minus ab plus b square. Try to understand and memorize. When it is a cube plus b cube, your first factor will be a plus b. Here a cube plus b cube and here a plus b. So here also plus and here also plus. A cube plus b cube. So you'll be writing a plus b because here it is plus and here also plus. And then a square minus ab plus b square. So here it will be plus a plus b and here a square minus ab plus b square. Remember. Whereas in the next practice set, when you use the formula a cube minus b cube, then you will be having a minus b and here a square plus ab plus b square. That will be doing in the next video when we'll solve practice set 6.3. So let's begin practice set 6.2. Question number 1. Factorize. First question is x cube plus 64y cube. To find the answer, first of all, you have to check the cubes of these two numbers. So you will say x cube is x the whole cube, whereas 64y cube is 4y cube. So here first term will be x cube plus 64y cube. You can write 4y whole cube. Now it is in the form of a cube plus b cube. So you can use the formula a cube plus b cube, which will be equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. A represents first term and b represents second term. So you will be writing x plus 4y and then first term is x square minus x into 4y and then you will be having 4y square. When you simplify, you will be getting as it is x plus 4y, whereas x the whole square is x square minus x into 4y is 4xy. Always write alphabets in order, first x then y. So 4xy, first number, then x, then y, and then plus 4y the whole square will be 4 square is 16 and y is y square. That is your first answer. Let's go for the second question. 125p cube plus q cube. Now 125p cube can be written as 5p the whole cube. So just write 5p the whole cube and q cube is q whole cube. So you got 5p cube plus q cube. Now first term is 5p and second term is q. So you will be writing here 5p plus q into 5p the whole square minus first term 5p into second term is q and then q square. Every time whenever you use the formula, you should write the formula, which formula you are using to solve this. So here it will be a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b and into a square minus ab plus b square. Now next thing is to simplify. When you simplify, you will be writing 5p plus cube as it is, whereas 5p square is 25p square into 5p cube and then q square is q square. That is your second answer. Third question is 125 k cube plus 27 m cube. Now 125 k cube can be written as 5 k the whole cube. Now 5 is a 25, 5 is a 125, so 5 and k into k into k is k cube, so 5k whole cube, and 27 m cube can be written as 3m the whole cube. So you got two terms, 5k and 3m. Now use the formula and write here 5k plus 3m, and here 5k square minus 5k into 3m, and then 3m the whole square. Now simplify, you will be writing 5k plus 3m. 5k square is 25k square, so write here 25k square minus 5 3 is a 15, and then k into m, km, and then 3 square is 9, and m square is m square. That is your third answer. Fourth question is 2l cube plus 432 m cube. Now if you look at this first part, here it is not the whole cube, whereas 432 is also not a perfect cube. So if you look at both the terms, you can see 2 is common, so remove 2 as a common factor, then you will be getting L cube plus 216 m cube. Now look at this, L cube plus 216 m cube. 216 cube m cube is 6 m cube, so you can write easily this is L cube and this is 6 m whole cube. So as usual, using the formula, you will be writing L plus 6m, and then L square, L into 6m with minus sign, and plus 6m the whole square. Now add it, L plus 6m, and here it is L square minus first numeric value, so it is 6, that is the coefficient, 6 Lm plus 36 m square. Fifth question, 24a cube plus 81b cube. Same like previous question, you will be here finding out the maximum factor, which is your 3. So 3 is taken as a factor. You will be writing here 8a cube plus 27b cube. Now this 8a cube can be written as 2a the whole cube, and this 27b cube can be written as 3b the whole cube, whereas 3 is taken common. Copy down the same 3 and write here 2a and here 3b. So 2a plus 3b, first term plus second term, then first term square, that is 2a square, minus sign, first term 2a, second term 3b, and then second term 3b the whole square with plus sign. Now write the simplified form, so it will be 3 into 2a plus 3b. 2a square is 4a square, 2 3 is 6 ab, and then plus 3b whole square is 9b square. Sixth question, y cube plus 1 upon 8 y cube. It is important because it is 1 upon 8 y cube. but method remains as it is. Even you can solve the same way. So y cube is y the whole cube, whereas 1 cube is 1, that means 1, and 2y whole cube will be 8y cube. So you can write here 2y, that means 1 upon 2y the whole cube will be 1 upon 8y cube. So this is now in the form of a cube plus b cube. Now in the same way, first write y plus 1 upon 2y. So first term plus second term, and then first term the whole square, then first term into second term with minus sign, and then plus 1 upon 2y, which is second term, the whole square. Now simplify, it will be as it is, y plus 1 upon 2y. Y square is y square. This y gets cancelled with 1 upon y, and you get only 1 upon 2, so minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4y square. Write clearly 1 upon 4y square is your sixth answer. Seventh, a cube plus 8 upon a cube. So here once again it will be a the whole cube and 2 upon a the whole cube. Then use the formula. First term is a and second is 2 upon a. So a plus 2 upon a. Then a the whole square, first term the whole square, minus first into second, which is 2 upon a. Then plus 2 upon a the whole square. Once again this a gets cancelled and get only 2. So a plus 2 upon a square is a square, minus 2 plus 4 upon a square, which is the whole square of a 2 upon a. Eighth and the last question, 1 plus q cube upon 125. Exactly in the same manner you are going to write 1 as a 1 whole cube and q cube upon 125 as a q upon 5 the whole cube. Now write using the formula. So first term plus second q upon 5, so 1 plus q upon 5 into 1 the whole square minus first term into second term q upon 5, 1 into q upon 5, then q upon 5 the whole square. My dear students, in this practice set I had written this in the form of self-study. All the blanks were left blank. You have to just fill in the blanks and solve the problem. I hope with this you understood how to do it, and in the same way you can do in the exam also, and there will not be a single mistake, I hope. So the final answer is 1 plus q upon 5 into 1 square is 1 minus any number multiplied by 1 gives the same number, so q upon 5 with minus sign, and then plus q square is q square and 5 square is 25. And in this way we completed practice set 6.2. In the next video I'm going to solve practice set 6.3. Till then, enjoy maths with these videos. Thank you.
Audio